Hello everyone, this is Ruby of Somber Roses, and this is a full run analysis of Feinberg's first sub 7 of 2026. You can find the full run and a bunch of helpful speedrunning resources in the description. Feinberg starts using his pie chart to check if this is a buried treasure seed before seeing the ruined portal. He runs over to it, pulls out this golden axe, and mines the chest with it. That's because it's far quicker to break the chest than to pull out all of the items manually. He starts rearranging his inventory with his offhand here. He does that by just pressing F, moving to a different slot, then pressing F again to move the item to that slot. Replaying this part, you can see he takes off these Fawn's leggings. This is because Fawn's enchantment, if a piglin hits you, they will hurt themselves, and then other piglins will get very mad at you. He's now going to be grabbing a lot of wood to be able to get to the bastion way easier and have a lot of blocks for his bastion route. He's going to be entering with no food here. Typically, this wouldn't be good, but as he's literally one of the best Minecraft speedrunners, this is not an issue for him. He's going to be crafting a boat here to be able to do an advanced eye measuring method called boat eye. I'll explain that a little bit further into our run, but there's a video in the description about it as well. Now he's going to be using his entity counter to be able to find the bastion. Bastions spawn with a lot of entities already in them, so by looking around and making a window extremely thin, you can pinpoint exactly where the bastion is based on Minecraft F3's built-in entity counter. He mines these chests here to get these piglins mad at him, and then he starts his bastion route.
Fast as fuck.
I don't have time to explain this bastion route in its fullest, but there's going to be a bastion practice map in the description, as well as a playlist full of videos about every bastion and all of the major routes that you can do in them. Since this is the first video in this series, I'd like to take a little bit of time to explain why I'm doing this. There's been a lot of people getting into Minecraft speedrunning recently, and I thought this series would really help people out. I know when I was first getting into the community, I was very confused watching top level runners, and I didn't really understand a lot of what was happening, so this is kind of just to help people understand what is happening in speedruns in general, and also more specifically in top level runs. So you're going to see a lot more advanced strats like zero cycling and boat eye also in this run. From bastions, we need a lot of stuff, but the main things are fire resistance potions for fighting blazes, ender pearls for traveling quicker and entering the end, string for killing the dragon with beds, and obsidian for exiting the nether. While Feinberg's organizing his inventory here, he splits his pearls and string into two different stacks, so he makes sure he picks up more than a stack of each. Inventory management is very important in Minecraft speedrunning, especially in bastion routes, so it's important that top runners have this nailed. Here Feinberg crafts an iron axe to kill blazes with instead of his gold axe, which is pretty low durability. He knew that his gold axe wouldn't last him to be able to kill all of these blazes, so it's really nice that he was able to craft an iron one. For this run, both of the blaze spawners that can spawn in a fortress are directly next to each other. This is incredibly lucky and ends up saving Feinberg a lot of time, because he's able to utilize both of them to get the 6 rods that he'll need to leave. You can see how he's killing these is just with 2 axe crits. That is all it takes. He's going to be building his blind portal here. This is where things start to get a bit more complicated. Feinberg uses an advanced speedrunning strategy here called boat eye. He gets in and out of a boat to line up his position to more precise than Minecraft's built-in coordinate system can. This allows for more accurate measurements when reading the angle of an ender eye, and allows for Ninja Brainbot, the Minecraft stronghold calculator, to more accurately determine where the stronghold is. This is not at all for beginners, and if you're just getting into Minecraft speedrunning, I would not recommend this. I would recommend waiting until at least Emerald or maybe even Diamond rank to learn this, as messing it up can have very severe consequences for your runs. He uses Soul Send there to create bubble columns below him and get back to his blind portal quickly. I think that strategy is so cool. But he has the angle he needs to go. He's going to start heading there. He just needs one more blaze rod. He's now going to be going to the coordinates, which his stronghold calculator tells him to go to. Again, if you're not aware, speedrunners use stronghold calculators to help tell them where the stronghold is based off of the angle which the eye is thrown at.
Oh my god, I fucking took too much suffocation damage.
He's going to the coordinates now, and he's going to be on a very low Y level for this, because if he's too high, he might end up hitting the surface. He wants to be low enough so that he can be spawned directly inside of the stronghold. Feinberg uses a speedrunning strategy called preemptive here. This allows you to look at your pie chart, and that orange part there shows you if you're looking at a block entity. The block entity we're looking for in this case being the silverfish spawner inside the portal room. So you'll see he'll pull that up every so often. He'll use a macro to make his window thinner so he can see more accurately which chunks he's looking at and pinpoint where the strong portal room is. He's found it. He's going to be dying here. This is going to reset his health and his hunger so that he's able to go for the 0 cycle end strategy. Upon entering the end, Feinberg uses a strategy called pearl clipping. He digs up and seemingly knows exactly where to pearl so that he can clip endstone. This is because the M value in your F3 menu can tell you where the surface block is. He's currently going to be doing a 0 cycle. That is a speedrunning strategy where you are able to go up to a pillar and kill the dragon before it perches. The pillar which the dragon will be at is different for every seed. There are numerous different setups that speedrunners can use to hit 0 cycles. This is one of the rarer ones. This is called back 1 in 8 because it has a 1 in 8 chance of replacing a regular back. It requires the speedrunner to speed bridge, which can be very difficult. So usually this is a 0 cycle that only top level runners learn.
Nice.
And that's the run analysis. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of this, please let me know. Hopefully I've helped you out with some of the more weird mechanics behind this speedrun. There's going to be links down in the description to guides, practice maps, and as many resources as I can find to help people get into speedrunning. Feinberg's original video of this run will also be in the description if you want to check that out. See ya!